Hey dudes, what's up? Today we're checking out MMX Racing, which came out a while ago. We discussed it on the podcast, I think, but just want to get some video on because this game's actually really cool. So we'll see how quick we can just jump into the game here. It's loading. So graphics on this are really good, like surprisingly good for one of these kind of side-scrollery physics racer sort of things. I don't know. What would you call this genre?
Exactly what you just called it.
A side-scrollery physics thing?
Yeah. No, the graphics are really good. This is also, because of that, this is a huge, I think it's like a gig or 900 megs or something like that. It's a pretty big file, too.
Oh, jeez. All right, so release pedal when your front tires hit the green strip. See if I can get 3 good takeoffs. Awesome.
Yeah, I played this a little bit when it first came out, and it's actually really fun. Like, it's simple, but it's, you know, you have the whole thing with having to do the good takeoffs and the good landings and stuff like that. It's deeper than you might think, and it's also really fun leveling up and then, like, you know, upgrading your trucks and customizing them and stuff like that. That's like the real hook of the game, I think. But it seems to have been a really popular game, and they just recently updated it with like online multiplayer, which I haven't checked out yet, but I guess it's doing well enough to keep adding to it, so that's good. All
right, so I need a good start for my race here, Jared. This could be like Big Stupid Trucks, the game.
Sold. Big Stupid Trucks. In there.
Oh shit, maybe I should hold the gas pedal down. So we're racing this crazy van.
This is by the same people that made Smash Cops and Smash Game. Touch Game.
Is that why it's so good?
Maybe. Those other 2 games are great, so it's kind of interesting. This is pretty different from those other games.
Yeah, my only real criticism of this game is that I feel like the camera is a little too close, which, I don't know, I guess it's kind of the idea that, you know, you're really only like controlling the gas of your...
Yeah, it's nice to see what's coming up, I guess. But.
All right, so I guess this is the point where we decide which truck we will buy for the...
which busted vehicle you want to start out with.
Which of the 2 busted trucks do we want? I guess this one.
That's the one I think.
The blue one or the red one?
The red one.
Oh, well, let's get the blue one. It costs a tiny bit more, which makes me think it might be a little bit better. Whatever. Yes, let's buy it. What should we name this? How about the Wizard?
Is there a randomize button?
Yeah, but...
Wizard. Wizard Thunder.
Wizard Noodle.
Man, I could spend all day naming my truck.
that's the problem with this. Wizard Daddy.
Wizard Daddy sounds good to me.
Wizard Burrito. That's what we're gonna stick with.
That makes sense.
All right, yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna change it. There's no better name than the Wizard Burrito. All right, so let's race here. And if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a very much free-to-play game.
Yeah.
All right, so on the triple jump track against this janky truck, but don't worry, the Wizard Burrito can pull it out, I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
With a name like that, how can you lose?
What's interesting, as soon as CSR Racing got as big as it did, it feels like there's just like so many kind of games that are trying to sort of, I mean, I would call this like a copy of CSR Racing, but you can definitely tell that like they looked at how good CSR Racing was doing and was like, oh, how can we do a similar kind of racing game that's just like a single touch thing?
Right, yeah.
Because instead of shifting or whatever like you do in CSR Racing, like you're just kind of timing your jumps and things, which I actually think is kind of cool. I feel like it makes more sense.
Yeah, it's a good spin for sure.
So we're probably going to need to race like several times so we have enough money to upgrade anything, because that's how these sort of work. Or we might actually... Do you run out of tickets in this? I don't remember what the limiting currency was.
I don't remember either, but...
Oh, cool. So we can upgrade... yeah, upgrade the engine. Cool. Let's do it. All right. So I got more fire out the side.
Yes.
So now we will see what she can do. So I think this is the exact same track, but now we're going up from 7th place to 6th place, hopefully. Or maybe from 6th to 5th, I'm not sure. Either way, I think as far as one-touch racing games goes, like, this is... always thought that the gear shifting thing was kind of a silly mechanic. Because I feel like you have, at least when I've played those games, like, I feel like you have such little control over whether or not you're doing good, as opposed to this, it's like, I don't know. This just makes more sense. Does that seem strange?
No, I agree with you. I think it's more in your control as to how you react to the track itself, as to just like hitting a button when the gauge is in the right spot or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's at the end of the day, it's probably the same thing, but it's repackaged differently, and it just feels different. This game's fun.
I think the reason why it feels better is because you're watching more than just like your like the little shift meter, like green light thing. Like you're actually, oh cool. All right, so I got plus 5 Gs. Because it's Fiesta Racing and all the other kind of gear shift racing games, like all you're really looking at is the so you don't have enough to upgrade anything else. It's just the green shifter light. Like that's it. Like you're basically just playing like a game that's like press the screen when the green light comes on, right?
Right. Yeah.
As opposed to this is, I don't know. At least you're watching the whole screen. Should I do a different event, like the daily drive off?
You can.
I guess, yeah, because Battle for 5th place is currently impossible difficulty, so let's try challenging difficulty here.
Yeah, you gotta level up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just the loop of how these games typically work. You know, like, you get thrown some objectives, and one will be really hard, and you gotta kind of race the lower ones and just kind of keep going until you upgrade enough, which, I don't know, for me... I can only play these games for so long because the progression grind becomes kind of transparent, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like once that kind of is broken for you personally, it's hard to get back into it when you just kind of realize like, oh, all right, well, all I got to do is like do 6 of these races, and then I can proceed to the actual big race and you know, all that crap. So, but I mean, as you can see, we're kind of upgrading along at a good clip, so it's still early in the game. And they're really not throwing any kind of limiting challenges at us or anything like that. Like, I'm able to do all this crap.
The whole upgrade process is like the thing that I think really hooks about this game.
Let's see if I can... I feel like I need to upgrade more before I can do the multiplayer stuff, but at least we can look through like the other trucks maybe. So of course, there's just a ton of different stuff in this game that you can get, you know, like including the monster trucks, which they show you at the beginning. Which I don't know, it's kind of annoying in a way that these free-to-play games like do this kind of stuff sometimes, you know, because they throw you in like, you know, like this truck here, and it's like, oh man, isn't this amazing to play this monster truck? And then it's like, oh,
and then they give you the stupid one.
you get the lame truck no one wants now. Good luck playing for the next 6 months to get this or spend money. So yeah, I don't know. This is MMX Racing, and it's pretty formulaic as far as free-to-play racing games are concerned. But I think it's a little bit cooler than the other ones. So you know, if you haven't tried one of these, I would definitely give this a spin, especially because you can name your truck the Wizard Burrito. So you know, how cool is that, right?
Wizard Burrito.
Yeah.